Welcome back to the show, everybody. The one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D and the squadron and you. Yes, you. You're live right here with us, right here on Team GRF TV. And yo, it is Gogeta Day in Dragon Ball FighterZ with a Z. Put something on that right there because the ultimate fusion is here. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be for real though. I done heard a lot of talk in the streets, like the usual suspects were going goo goo gaga nuts when Tokyo Game Show came out and they showed Gogeta and it was like, oh god, he got 5 supers and all this old stuff. So here's the real question, y'all: how long is it gonna take before y'all want to ban this character too? Because I'm gonna be for real, from somebody who stood back and watched a whole bunch of tournament footage while they were literally screaming to ban a video game character. Like, when I really think about fighting games and video game characters being banned, that's only been an issue one time. And even then, in that one instance, that was a soft ban because ultimately, and here's the thing that I want to say and I want to make clear. Ultimately, when we talk about that banned character in that game we like to call Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, that character being Gogeta, do you want to know what people who played that game did? They learned the matchup and adjusted. And while Gogeta is still a very strong character in that game, he's not unbeatable. So when I heard 2019 fighting game players screaming to ban a character, learn, adapt, evolve, and adjust, ladies and gentlemen. Follow those 4 steps. Then you won't be screaming to ban the character because things are not what they used to be. How about we put it that way? It used to be once something was what it was what it was. But we live in a world where now balance patches all the time. I'm like, if we gonna take an extreme example, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Plus is a game that's sitting up here to truly improve how that game works, and a game that you could look at and say it's kind of busted, but people in the MK community have been working on that game forever and trying to sit up here and improve that. MK2 and MK1, that are all plus versions of that. But it illustrates the point in understanding and knowing that even old stuff can be adjusted too, because we live in a world and a realm of technology. There's a Street Fighter 3 Force Strike hack, for God's sakes. So if somebody really want to take a look at what's wrong with a game from the throwback era and make adjustments, the tech is there to do that. But there are some things that just shouldn't be trifled with, even if you believe that it's broken. And my example that I'm just gonna lay in front of you is Vampire Savior. That game is all over the place. There are some very, very extreme, strong characters. And then there's somebody who plays that same game and plays allegedly the worst character in the game and wins tournaments. So what do you really need to say about banning a little child who's not really a little child with a tail who can go Super Saiyan 4 once one of his character dies? We done here? I think we done here. I think I've illustrated my point. Learn, adapt, evolve, and adjust. All in that order, because you learn the matchup. You learn it. You adapt to, once you learn it, to do what it is that you need to do. You evolve from the first 2 steps, and then if you go through all 3 and it's still not quite working, adjust something about the first 3 steps to make step number 4 work. Helping me help you help yourself. A triple the G.O.D staple. Are we done talking about banned characters? Can we talk about soul punishes? Can we talk about that Stardust breaker? You want to call it whatever you want to. Can we talk? You want to talk about that Fusion Reborn? You want to talk about Dragon Ball Super, the Broly movie? Oh wait, I reviewed that already, so you can go watch that review. The simple review is I'm glad that canon's different now and that we can adjust for a character that didn't used to be. But we're not going to get into the other thing about relating to the character and the character who voices him in the English version, because that's not a thing we talk about right here, because that's not my circle. Okay, yeah. Yeah, super done. Super done talking. So, what have we learned here? Stop screaming to ban characters. You sound stupid when you do. Learn, adapt, evolve, and adjust. Do that shit, okay? Do that, alright? Look, I'm done. Get little sis up in here. Your little sister. The streets need you, baby. Show them what you made of. And just with a button press, little sister is in the building. Look, we got a double dose, a 1-2, a uno dose shot of Gogeta. We've got the character trailer, and we got a little show-off showcase with him, so we got plenty of Gogeta to go around. So if you are ready for your soul to be punished and Stardust broken, I got exactly what you need. So, Make it official. Make the cough official, damn it. Now activating Dragon Ball FighterZ Gogeta.exe. Ready T for 10. I'm finna, where's my water? Oh, here it is. It's all back here. Okay. I want it like, where's my water? I'm like, I haven't watched none of. Oh my. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna quit. Damn, that was a dirty Kamehameha though. I'm like, okay. I think of what the hell? Oh what? Okay. Somebody been playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Damn, he just dumping on fools. Why? Oh my god. Damn. Damn. Okay. You know what? I get it now. I see why y'all was going Google Gaga nuts. I'm like, yeah, this character's crazy as hell. This character crazy. He just dumping, doing stuff. Like, I'm finna go play Budokai 3 later. I'm like, he said I predict the end of the Dragon Wars where you just dump on the fool. I'm done. Oh, we're not done. Okay. You know what? This is a way to reinvigorate. I'm like, yo, I'm surprised by this. I didn't know about this at all. So we gonna start with OG Goku and Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I know we're ultimately gonna have that conversation once Broly comes out. You know what I'm saying? But we can still approve of Zamasu and Cooler. It's that regardless of how many Gokus you can throw a Goku at a Goku on a Goku day, I'm like, this is a varied cast. I'm like, I know people want certain things, and I talk about this a lot on like my other videos and stuff, but I understand, you know what I'm saying, because you want what you want for your game. But again, I ask the question while we transitioning. Is it what you want for your game is what you want, or is it what's best for the game itself? Give yourself something to think about as Gogeta arrives on the scene. You know what? I wish that fusion characters were kind of like Kazuya and Devil and Tekken Tag, where it's like you get more, where it's like the characters are one, but it's like when you really think of, we'll talk about things that I wish were Janemba, Cooler, and Broly. Okay, all right, I'm in there. We in there now. Okay, with the early string. Oh, super dash. Oh, just get it with the double jump. That was Vegeta blue crib cut. Okay, blocks the whole thing. Oh, runs right into him. Cooler just gonna have to hold this air on. Oh, not the double jump. Okay, we got the double jump. Damn. Oh no, the Budokai 3 joint. Damn, that hurts really bad. Okay, Cooler on the strike back right now. Got the double jump. Strike him. Oh, what did he turned it? He did a. Okay, I'm like, things just happened. Oh no, the Soul Punisher. Damn. Like, I'm like, he bought something from cousin Uzumaki Naruto. Like, it's multiple Gogeta shooting Kamehameha. This is dumb as hell. Okay, again, see why y'all go nuts for this character. It's the big man. Look at that. I'm like, I was gonna say something about Broly, but I'm not. Dude. We just gonna watch this double jump combo. Strike. Get the Broly got some fight. Oh, that looked dope. I don't know if that was like a command throw or a counter. I don't know. Oh, Broly got the gonna stomp him down. Man, you know what? I'm gonna say this live. I'm like, Broly in this game remind me so much of Nobunaga and Goku Basara Cross, like the way his normals look, but. I'll take any chance to make a Sengoku Basara Cross reference. So it is what it is. And Broly's down. Janemba. You go, oh no, not the double jump. Oh, just gonna get that corner. Oh, the double jump strike. Son. The strike. Oh no. Level 3. Oh no, you're gonna wipe him off the face of the planet. Yeah, I've been there with the planet. Gone. Wiped off of it. I wonder why they didn't show the dramatic finish. I wonder, but again, he used something that wasn't the Soul Punisher, so I guess that's probably why I didn't trigger. I don't know. I'm like, again, I see your point. Gogeta is sick, and I'm like, my thing is that actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's sis go back to her business. Little sis, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. A couple of things. Okay, I made my Nobunaga Oda reference to Sengoku Basara because again, like I'm like, cause I don't play a lot of Broly and Dragon Ball Fighter, so it's like to see those normal, especially like that hook normal. That's a dirty normal. That's a Oda Rao joint, like Rao from Fifth of the North Star, like cause Rao literally has a normal where he hook his hand like this and then spike you to the ground, which is part of that infinite where you get stuck in the ground and get jabbed till you die, but that's Fifth of the North Star and. Oda has a similar normal, but then he don't ever really use it because his job is to press quarter circle back C, hit you with a counter, and then bop you to a wall, and then you get lifted up to heaven, and then you stay there for like 80 seconds. So, fighting game for your ass. So, you do what you can. But yo, I see what y'all saying. That boy Gogeta look hella sick. I'm like, yo, I might have to actually boot up the game because because I don't think when Janemba came out, I don't think I downloaded I got all the updates or whatever, but I just ain't downloaded the character or whatever. So I need to get around to doing that. I'm interested to really see like how much this is going to change how things are because you know what? I got it. Let me explain it to you this way. To quote a famous movie, right? At this juncture, GT Goku may be the old and busted, and Gogeta's the new hotness. I'm like, and I think that's what it is. It's like Dragon Ball Fighters, as most fighting games do, go through a period of every time you introduce something new or something so dumb and game breaking comes out where you feel that is the end all be all. And I will give you a legitimate example. Mora Doom. Like when Chris G took something that was already out there and like perfected how Sister worked, people on the internet were going dumb, and I remember this vividly. That somebody was sitting up here talking about like that this thing was unstoppable. But look at Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 now. It and Marvel Infinite, and I'm gonna get into Marvel Infinite at some point to really give you what I really feel. Like when I watch both of those games at tournaments now, those games have become so much more expressive because you've had years to get intimate with this game. And even though things are what they are, and it's like things will always be what they're going to be, those games are a lot more expressive now than they were then. And I think that has a lot to do with, even though things are on the line, it isn't as on the line. So it gives you a chance to think outside of your own box. And I really think that when Dragon Ball FighterZ is said and done, because I know maybe another season or two, and then the game is just gonna do what it's gonna do, and then you give it like a year after that, because again, the internet this weekend, I guarantee you, your usual suspects who cover this stuff in a way that I'm not 101% with, or gonna sit up here and screen that this character is insanely busted and also needs to be banned, because you will say that. As soon as Goichi or Sonic Fox pick him up, y'all gonna be screaming that this character's hella dumb and he don't need to be played. And then you'll do that for a while, and I don't know whether y'all do that for shock value, for attention, or you just need to say some things. But remember, learn, adapt, evolve, and adjust. That's all you gotta do. That's what it is. Learn, adapt, evolve, and then if you do the first three and it's still not quite working, adjust something about the first three to make four work. That's where we are right now. Real talk. That the game is not at that form where it can become true expressive nature. And to be honest, there are some games whose true expressive nature is hitting deep in the meta. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the perfect example. That game has a this, and then there's all this here, where there's a lot of good, but you don't see it as much because what's up here is what's up here. And no matter what, because the game has been studied in and out, I don't like Marvel 2, and I'm on this transit, so let me have it. Is Marvel 2 is one of those games that I honestly think that as much as I want to say that there are more ways to be expressive, I think all of the tech has been dug out of that game, and everything is what it is, and it's at a standstill. That's not saying that later today somebody won't come out with something like, oh, we this game been out for almost 20 years and you can do this. That's not saying that's possible, because that's how I think. I used to think that things were in stone, and then Street Fighter 4 came out, and the things we learned in Street Fighter 4, people took back to Super Turbo. And not like, even though that it became like some game-breaking, changing thing, it's that for years, the Street Style Super Turbo was a figured-out video game. And we learned it wasn't. So it made me understand that even though that people will sit up here and argue that some games are set in stone, some games are so dynamic in the way that they're presented that you look at it and it's like, it's something missing. But maybe I'm not the one to bring out that something missing. It's somebody else. And one of the games that I argued on the internet about that, and I kind of wish I would have said it the way that I'm eloquently speaking about it now, is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The Capcom one. That I still feel that there is something that, because even though the game is being played dirty still in tournaments and like things like that, and people are still doing it, I look at that game sometimes and I just look at it and stare at it, and it's like, I'm looking at this thing, and given like what people believe Pet Shop to be and things like that, is that there are more characters in fighting games broken than Pet Shop. And I honestly feel that his inclusion in a video game doesn't run that meta, because even though like a lot of like Pet Shop wins a whole bunch of matchup, we talk about a character who still got 6'4". It's like, it's not a matchup that he loses, but I really feel that there's something in that game that will tip the scales to make it look a little bit less the skewed motion that it is. It's not like I'm sitting up here saying that I don't sit up here and understand that game in a way and know that character is hella dumb. But I look at that game and see, like, even though like a lot of characters, no one plays that character because that's a character that you just don't play in the game because of what that character represents. But I still look at that game and still feel that even without that character, it's something in a matchup with that character that if somebody took the right look at it would skew it somewhere different. And I still feel that that's the one missing piece, that before JoJo becomes the locked book, that somebody figures out that Pet Shop matchup, that there's something we don't quite know. And that's just what I believe about a lot of things, because again, like I said, I used to believe that there were a lot of closed books in fighting games. I used to believe that. And then when my mind got blown on Super Turbo, that there's all this extra stuff in here that we never knew about. Yeah, I need to open my mind a little bit. I need to let my noodle build up a little bit, because I'm not looking at it right. But I'm like, I know I went off on this tangent, but the thing is, for people watching this, this is the year 2019, not to stay broke forever. Especially with new games, because again, we talking about the age of video games that ruin characters because you complained. But I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there in any way. But it's the gift and the curse. Literally, the gift and the curse that we live in a world where things don't stay broken. We also live in a world that before things didn't stay broken, that companies went out their way to fix it. The King of Fighters 11 on PS2. I'm not gonna say no more than that. I'm like, repeated updates to the Rumblefish, updates to Battle Fantasia, like updates to Power Instinct 5, because they will move to another system. And I would love to play some of those games for real, but gotta do what I gotta do to play them. But we live in an age where nothing stays broken. Where whether it's the company themselves fixing it, whether it's the fans taking a real deep, hard look at it and being, this don't work for us, let's do something about it. We live in that world. So yeah, you'll be screaming starting tomorrow that this character is mad busted. You will scream this, that he's super insane and we need to ban him. That's what you'll do. But you shouldn't. Learn, adapt, evolve, and adjust. Do that. Go with that thinking instead. Instead of just wiping it out and not having it a problem, deal with the problem. And then take that to your real life, because equally helpful. But yo, no apologies for the tangent, but yo, that was on my soul. I had to get that out. But yo, plenty of more show for you. So please, all we asking you to do is sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Yo, I am, of course, the one and only triple the G.O.D, aka Mr. CRACKCOCINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man. And indeed, I am the baddest monster in existence. You better know it. Always got my 6 all day, squish, murder, red, and squadron and congregation, may they be praised. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, Unos, Doses, Thraces, and Quattros holding you down. Throw them dubs up, we stay winning, never losing round here. You know what it is. Look, you made it to the end of this and you ain't done these things. Subscribe buttons, bells, like it if you do, dislike it if you don't. Leave a comment in the, leave a comment down there, you got something to say. What else? Oh, social media links, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm on there. And, of course, if you want to give us some cash money, you have that option, too, and we leave that there for you. Look, we got plenty of more show for you. No doubt about that. Believe it. Know it. Oh, speaking of believe it, yeah, I did mention that whole Shadow Clone Jutsu, let's throw Kamehameha Rasengans, right? I did mention that. I'm doing that right now, so we did that. So we made the Naruto reference, we made the Sengoku Basara Cross / Fifth of the North Star reference. Yeah, we doing good today. We doing really good today. But for real, seriously, man, yo, sit back, relax, and stay tuned, man. We have got plenty of work. I'm like, it's a lot of stuff coming out between today and tomorrow. It's a lot of stuff coming out. So it's a lot of work, and of course, I got some things I need to catch up on. So I will take care of that. But look, plenty of more show for you. That's wow, you. Plenty of more show for you. And we've got it right after these commercial messages. So punishing. Wow. Just like that. More show for all of you right after these commercial messages.